understands it. I'm Faye anyway. I'm from Liverpool, otherwise known as Scouser. I'm 24 now, so I'm getting on a bit. And having my accent doesn't make it any easier for me. But I won't let that hold me back. Being working class doesn't make it any less of a performer. Who cares? I am who I am, and I'm here to bring me to the screen. Speaking of screens, here's me partner in crime.
My name is Saiful, rhymes with Eiffel, trifle, delightful. I always have to introduce myself like that to people who don't know me or get my name wrong. It's not Saiful, 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 Sifel, or worse, Faisal. I've even been called King Saiful and Mr. Sass, which makes me wonder, how many more names are people going to entitle me with? I'm a working class lad from East London, growing up in Whitechapel, Poplar and Shoreditch. See, I'm a proper Cockney geezer, but without the accent. People don't believe me when I tell them where I'm from, because of the way I sound. But I'll always remember my working class roots. My family mean a lot to me. It's a madhouse living with my mum Sophia and my brothers Shuhel, Bruhel and Cyril. But there's nothing I would change about them. I want to be rich one day and make a difference for my family. My favourite ever TV programme growing up was Only Fools and Horses. There's a few similarities between myself and Delvoye. A working class lad trying to make a few quid to provide for his family. But the only difference is I ain't trying to sell hooky gear that's fallen out the back of a van. It's always inspired me to think that this time next year even I could be a millionaire. My journey as a British gay Bengali actor can open up a lot of portals for me, or create a few problems, but they're my problems and it's down to me to fix them. I want to win an Oscar one day. That will surely make a huge impact on me, my mum and my brothers. They'll certainly be joining me on the stage for that Oscar winning speech. If you don't have your family supporting you, who else will?
This makes me feel alive, makes me feel present within the moment. See, I don't get to do this on a day-to-day, because I don't get the chance to do what I love every day.
It's about that time to go back in the days. It's about that time to go back in the days.
See, after me 3 years on the BA, I wanted to study on a master's level. I know, yous must think I am mad. Maybe I am.
Back in the days, everything rearranged when we take it to the stage. Next phase, we open up your mind, go crazy, filling in the blanks. Next page, brushing with bass and percussion, computerized. Those are ones having fun when we synergize. Electric right about now, everybody harmonize. Here we go again. Let's do it.
See, I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to see if me, a working class girl from Liverpool, had the potential to get on at a drama school. And boom! I did.
It's about that time to go back in the days. It's about that time to go back in the days. What we gonna do right here is go back.
See, I met Saiful on the course, and we found out that our lives are completely different. We both share the same passion and a similar journey. So that's why we're here.
It's about that time to go back in the days.
first met Faye on the course, I saw her doing this improv task and I thought, she's really good at movement. So we decided to get together and create our own work around working class people. When I dance, it just puts me in a happy place. Dancing elevates me into keeping calm and having a clear mind. That's how I got into ballroom, watching Strictly on the weekends, but too broke to go to any classes. Who ever heard of a Bengali ballroom dancer? Definitely not me. But that was something I could change. When I had a few quid in my pocket, I went to this local centre and took up ballroom as an interest. Was I gonna be good? Was I gonna be shit? Well, after dancing with about 20 girls and reaching endless finals, who would have thought that one day I would be in that position? Just a bit of luck, patience, and hope helped along the way. You could say, Faye's another girl that's gonna be waltzing me towards success.
Me and Lisa, well, if you don't know her, she's my sister. So it's been pretty much us two just growing up, because my mum and dad would always be working. Not like they wanted to, like, more like they had to. Probably like every other human being in the world. My mum was a cleaner when I was little. She must have buffed every floor in Liverpool, morning, noon and night, mate. My mum is boss. Don't be telling her I said that though. She's got a big mouth. That's probably where I get it from. My dad on the other hand, he's a sheet metal worker. More like shit metal worker. No, but my mum and dad have always supported me. I mean, they've had the worries and the doubts of only wanting to be a performer. But I guess we're being the first generation to do it. They're gonna second guess me. Even though they want me to get a proper job to pay the bills. But who wants one of them? They've never not once said I can't or never not funded me. Even if they were skint, they'd always find me the money. Now I'm doing a master's, they're starting to take me a bit more seriously. I'll probably wanting to make my dream a reality. My mum always says, I hope you do, love. Yeah, I will, mum. I'll smash it. It's just luck, love. Don't get your hopes up. See, they don't get it. Just don't get it. That's what it's all about. Having hopes and dreams. What's the point of having them if you can't chase them? I don't want to follow suit. I want to do something I love. Not a proper job. A dream job. An artist. An actress. A performer. That's a proper job to me.
It's been a roller coaster having to live with my family. There's been a lot of fights. But we've always managed to get around it because we all care about each other. One of the things that was quite traumatizing growing up was seeing my mum or hear my mum get hit by my dad. In the Bengali community, there are women who are victims who don't like talking about domestic violence because it puts a burden in the family. The only thing that made my mum weak was that she didn't want her children to grow up without a father. She thought we needed a dad, but we didn't. We don't need a dad that's going to be treating a woman by hitting her physically, manipulating her emotionally, abusing her verbally, playing with her mental health. It's just not okay. It's a good thing I didn't end up like him. I will. I can. Don't doubt yourself. Dream big. My journey's never ending.
There's someone I haven't mentioned yet, Fizz. She was our dog, more like sister. Me #1 fan. She was always the best audience member, no judgment. I think that's the best kind when you're younger. The best kind of audience. She made me feel calm and at ease. Yous must think I'm nuts. But she was my best friend for 13 years. Our bodies are machines, mate. We can handle anything.
Our bodies are machines. We can handle anything.
I've got a new audience member now. Margie Moo. The same, but different. I've got a little niece and nephew now as well. They sort of look up to me. As if like I'm their role model. And I always tell them, you can do anything you want. Chase your dreams, kid.
I've had to deal with a lot of responsibilities growing up. Being the oldest child and the first to go to school. I was the one that everyone relied on the most. It got annoying from time to time with my brothers lazing about and not doing much. But I guess that's what I get for being the older brother. After all, I am the brains of the family.
School's always been like a jungle to me, having to find your way in the pack, constantly trying to get the best or be the best. I always remember going into my classes like maths, English, science, you know, all the compulsory ones. And most of the time I just wanted to cry because I always struggled. Nothing was ever straightforward or easy for me. I used to sit there looking around the class thinking of what to write down. Education didn't get any easier for me. But again, it's what's expected of us. Because without these compulsory subjects, we can't go to college and we can't get a good job. But they don't always fit with everyone. And they certainly didn't fit with me. So there I was, trying to find my way in the pack. Trying to figure out where I fitted.
I never had any friends when I was at school. I just wanted to be by myself all the time. I remember when I was in nursery, we'd go for a dinner break, and I'd be the first person to run back to the playground, get my tricycle, and have my own little corner to play with. I didn't like interacting or playing with other kids. I don't know why. I was a shy kid growing up. Like, extremely shy. I constantly got bullied. Kids calling me teacher's pet, calling me Bugs Bunny because I had buck teeth, or calling me Tamara from EastEnders because I was brown and Asian. I don't know what I did to deserve to be treated that way. All I wanted was to go to school, get an education, come home, and make my mum proud.
When you think about how mad school really was, I'd say my later years were the best, but I wasn't anything other than my GCSE, dance and drama. They was my favourite. I wasn't really good at any of the subjects, and performance always been my strength. But you'll always get them teachers who say, it's not a proper subject. Hello? You're in a performing arts school, mate. I even went on to study acting at college. It was the best decision I ever made. Being able to perform all day long, it was boss. I really started to discover who I was, and I began to live life to the full. Not only being able to do me plays all day, every day, but I even went to my first rave. It was sick. I think that's when I was finally me.
One of the worst experiences was when I got pushed over in the playground and my trousers ripped. And I see one of the other kids in my class recording me being tripped over. The next thing I find out is that it's being put on YouTube. The entire school has seen it. I just felt overwhelmed and emotional.
I just felt overwhelmed, emotional.
I felt worthless. I don't know why somebody would want to do that to me. My mum reported it to the school, and the kids in question got in trouble for it. I was being called a snitch. For what? For me getting tripped over, for me getting bullied, for me being treated differently to other kids. Why should I be treated that way? I got over the 5 years eventually and was so relieved to get out and forget about the experiences.
I will. I can. Don't doubt yourself. Dream big. My journey's never ending.
To the music of falling water, and I don't mean rain.
I was 16 when I first realised what my sexual preferences were. It kind of put me in a tough position. Growing up Muslim, growing up Asian. How am I supposed to tell my mom that I find guys attractive? The last thing I want to do is let her down. It's a sin. I don't know how I'd feel about telling my mom and how she would react. I don't want to get rejected or get disowned. My brothers know. But it's hard to tell my mom because I know for a fact it's going to break her heart. And I don't want to do that. It hurts knowing that I'm keeping this away from her. I don't like keeping stuff from my mom. I just can't share it with her. I will. I can. Don't doubt yourself. Dream big. My journey's never ending.
Turned 18, I was living the dream. Going to Ibiza, partying in amnesia, dancing on top of podiums. I wasn't even hired, but people were videoing. We were flying, felt like crying. Best time of me life. And then reality hits and you think, is this really it? Dropped out of LMA HND because it wasn't for me. I just wanted to be an actor, you see. But they started mixing in singing with the dance. And I didn't have a chance. My nerves took over when I used to sing. And my voice wasn't made for that musical theatre thing. Anyway, that was done. My mum and dad said I needed a job. I looked and I looked, but didn't get any luck. I had to sign on the dole. Most embarrassing moment in my life. No offence to those who claim, just I was 18 and I felt the shame. I was supposed to be on my A game. Months and months it went on. But I got that 70 quid in. I mean, I got by luckily enough, I lived at home. Otherwise, I don't know how I would have coped. Every week I had to sign on. I used to hide going in case I was seen. But I feel he'd degrade you, as if you haven't tried to look for a job, keeping tabs on what I was applying for. Otherwise, I'd have been out the door. Finally, go outdoors, you answered my prayers. But I guess now, I'm officially an adult.
How often do you see a British Bengali playing a lead or supporting character on stage or screen? Is acting even going to get me a career? Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. But I want to do it, knowing what the consequences may be. I managed to get into drama school. I really wanted that opportunity since I dropped out of university. It just wasn't for me. That's what makes me and Faye alike. Two different people from two different parts of the country, but we're both going through the same journey. And after 2 years of training, I finally got my BA in acting. I was the first person in my family to get a degree. I want to be an actor, a writer, a director. I want to make it in life, which is why I'm telling my story. That working class lad from East London, still working hard to this day to where I need to be. How many Saifuls will you come across that are going through the same journey? Let me know when you find one. Until then, I'll see you at the Oscars.
I will. I can. Don't doubt yourself. Dream big. My journey's never ending.
To the music of falling water, and I don't mean rain. Don't give me that pain. Don't corner me with that poetry fine. I'm sitting on a rock at the edge of the world, the red earth.
Stuck in job to job. Everything I did, I hated. But I guess I was getting a wage. I think that's what's expected of us in this world, the working class. But see me, I'm a working class girl with drive. And I get out of these dead-end jobs I didn't like. They just made me feel unhappy. But I got myself back on track. That journey I've been on since I was a kid. I know, yeah, it feels good. Now, I've got to do the both. Work, and the work I enjoy. Because I've still got to pay those bills to will fund me future. We all have our ups and downs. One door closes, another door opens, as they say. But my journey's never ending. I will eventually be that performer I've always wanted to be since I was a kid. That one performer who owns the stage. And hopefully, that one girl who changed the industry. The one girl who didn't have to change a Scouse accent to fit in. Why should we have to? If I ever lose track of my dream again, or doubt myself, best thing for me to do is to get the tunes blaring and get myself back. Should we try it? Hey, didn't you know this was our therapy session?
Dancing and prancing, grooving, keep on moving, flying, stop your crying, choosing while you're cruising. Music is the answer to your problems. Keep on moving, then you can solve them. If you feel that you can't take no more, and your feet are headed for the door, gotta keep on dancing and prancing, grooving, keep on moving.